Honda's already given us social media tips.
Hell yeah.
First, you gotta shout out your followers. Actually, that is true. Every time someone streams, they totally shout out everyone who joins.
Who's that?
Just, I don't know, people who join the stream.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hi, XX420 Blaze It, thanks for joining.
You should say hi. It's a nice thing to do.
What's up, 420?
My water.
Do you want to pilot?
No, go ahead.
Okay. In that case, I gotta...
We can also, like, switch off, too, if we get bored. And gotta do some tweets. Share. Oh, I should rename the stream. Wait, can you do that in there?
I don't know, can I?
Oh. If you hold the share button. Broadcast settings.
Share shows up. Do you believe in life after love? Advanced settings. No. Nope. Nope. Speak spectator comments. What's that mean?
It does
The comments
like a
go,
text-to-speech
hello?
thing. Yeah.
Pwn noobs.
Okay, well, I could just do it from the web app. I think. Alright.
Kanye West is so weird. He tweeted, Steve Ballmer, can you please redesign the Clippers mascot?
I would want to see that.
It's just him.
It's Kanye West's face.
Alright, should I start?
Give me 1 minute to fire up the chat here in case anyone joins in. And also just to test to make sure I renamed the stream correctly.
New journey, old journey.
Journey. Journey never changes.
Journey to the center of McGurk.
I was listening to the Giant Bomb guys. They were talking about the production process basically, and they said something that really resonated. They were like, the difference between what we do and what a YouTube streamer does is actually not that much, but to get to what we do, it's like exponentially more complicated and expensive.
Yes.
Like basically the minute you have more than one person, it gets exponentially more complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to have multiple mics, you have to have like multiple screens, like what's going on, and like, but the difference
instead of just like a camera right there.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, word.
That's a good point. I think I want to buy another mic so I could try doing shit at home too.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't know, I have that new PC, I might as well.
Might as well.
I've been playing The Division on PS4.
Oh yeah.
I think I like it.
It's like Destiny with puffy jackets.
It's testing, yeah, exactly, in New York.
With beanies.
And in a weird
Destiny
way,
with beanies.
Yeah, there's like scarves and shit. Scarves are the new Destiny butt flap.
Oh, man.
Does it just have our crazy old footage?
Oh, I was just refreshing it
Oh,
so
okay.
I could take a listen.
Refresh.
Listen to our Destiny banter.
Oh, you can rewind now. I don't think you used to be able to do that in Twitch.
I don't know. I mean, there's like the thing that a lot of streaming services have where you get to like jump to current, basically. Like you can pause it and then it will keep going. But if you want to get back to live, you can do that pretty easily. Well, my phone doesn't have signal anymore. I blame El Nino.
Fucking El Nino. Is it Nino's? Nino.
Nino.
Is that what this rain is?
This is the El
The
Nino.
El Nino storm, the storm cycle or whatever.
Stormageddon.
Stormageddon. Is it going to rain next week? This coming week?
I don't know.
I'm always secretly hoping it's fucking pouring rain during GDC and just piss everybody off. Well, it did, Oh, yeah. We good.
Good.
We Gucci.
You hearing,
Maybe. Should I plug this in? Do you hear? Oh, this is like 8 minutes and 25 seconds. It's like I'm playing an old video.
Yeah. Gotta do it live.
Do it live! TwitchCon.
September 30th is a long time from now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they have to get people traveling. Didn't they do it in like in San Francisco?
Are we
last
just
year?
not broadcasting? Is that what is that?
Yeah,
what's
that might be the
happening?
case.
Oh yeah, because shouldn't we have a thing?
No,
Since we're
good.
on air,
We're good.
we're good.
We're good.
We're good here.
We did it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Me. Them pastels though.
It was just on the archived
Oh.
screen, I think. Oh, jeez. Hold on, I have to learn about brands. Norton.
Is it the
Oh,
military?
okay. I actually don't know what this is. It might be a
Join
TV
the
show or
army.
something.
Esports.
That looked like
Max.
that's a classic esports camera angle.
Oh, dude, I
The,
saw.
like
Yeah, I was watching IEM and watching the CS:GO. Did I tell you about this already?
What?
Some of the players were playing with like the keyboard under their underarm, like this,
So-
and they were just laying like this. It was like, what weird. I've never seen that before.
Wonder if that's
It must be a common thing though for shooter players, because all you
Yeah.
need really is WASD and then like 1, 2, 3. But
why do you think
I
they're
don't know.
leaning? Why do you think they're leaning so close?
I don't know. Gotta get right up into the screen for the kills.
Okay, that sounded good.
Which is weird.
I think we are finally good.
All right, new journey.
New
Old journey, then.
journey.
Do you still need this?
Nah, you can unplug it. Yes, I think if we go new journey, we're good.
Bum.
Oh, hi everyone who's watching.
Hey, it's me, George.
And Scott.
So I think this game came out 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
I have visibly aged more than this video game.
Well, in fact, actually, since we're playing on the PS4 version,
Oh, that's true.
Now
This
looks better than it did.
than I have ever looked.
Yeah, and it looks better than it did when it was released, and we look worse than we did when
That's
it was
true.
released.
Mm-hmm.
So the discrepancy has never been larger.
I really hope I play this on my deathbed. I'm just like, oh god, what a good game.
Journey Hollow Edition.
Dude, that'd be sick. Actually, Journey in VR.
I
would
mean,
be pretty neat.
I always think about, like, because the VR stuff that's coming now is, I feel like I'm not quite sure how VR is going to go, whether it's going to go really cartoonish or whether they're going to try to be as realistic as possible.
Man, I think it's just going to be a bit of both, right?
It just seems like
oh, you know what? I need to switch my. There we go. Woo!
get motion.
My
I don't even know if that's an
Y-axis.
option.
Is it?
There's one true way to play this
Options.
game. You gotta sit and meditate to think about the options.
Boom. There we
There
go.
it goes. Camera.
Inverted Y.
Remember, this is not the default, so there's a value judgment in there.
That's true. Praise the sun. Oh, let's check out our symbol. That's not a bad
Wait,
symbol.
which symbol are we? Oh, it's complicated.
It's a complicated symbol. Remember us. Do you think
4
we're...
dots and then 2 rows of 4 lines.
So every year we encourage people to play
Oh yeah.
Journey Anniversary.
Yep.
Because we value this game so much.
4 years ago, March 13th.
Do you think we're going to find somebody else here in the desert today?
That's a good question. Ooh, George and I were actually talking about just like what the servers are like.
Yeah.
Because, like, do you think the PS4 and PS3 versions are on the same architecture? Like, are we only playing with PS4 people here?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I bet you they're on the same. They're on the same.
Because they can
server.
do that stuff with Rocket League. And all
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
I like that dumping you straight into the game and then showing you the title screen.
Yeah.
More and more games are doing that. Like, I
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
like, The Witness just dumped you straight in. Like,
Well,
there was nothing.
a lot of games are doing the entire tutorial will be before
Yeah.
the splash screen, basically. Like I just played The Division, and you play probably for like an hour and 20 minutes before you see the title screen.
But that's like a stylistic thing. They just want that dramatic, like,
That's probably true. Yeah.
you know, you lock and load your gun, then like smash cut to The Division or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played that.
Well,
game.
you're on like a helicopter or whatever. You get to Manhattan. You're like, Manhattan. Gotta get my scarf. I still don't own a Journey scarf, which is.
Did they make official ones or just?
I don't think so. I mean, that's the thing is Telltale. That game company, I don't think has ever made much merch. But you look at Supergiant Games, another great indie game studio I really admire, and they have a bunch of merch. They just released a Red from Transistor figurine, which I'm dying to buy and put on my desk at work. But it's sold out within the first like 30 minutes. So.
Is it just is it an amiibo?
It's fucking. I wish. Are you kidding me? Oh man, they should have put Red in Smash Bros.
Yeah, they should have. I wonder how Nintendo feels about it, because Nintendo's like independent game.
They
Stuff is
exclusively
kinda
put in
weird.
Fire Emblem characters now. Side note: Corinne is busted.
Oh yeah, I haven't even played the new.
Oh, she's so good. She's super OP. She can kill people with her counter at like 45%.
Well,
There's like a soft.
goes that.
When I play with my coworkers and I play Corinne, not even kidding, they all just gang up on me. They don't fight each other until I'm dead.
they're just trying to punish you for it. How about Bayonetta? How do people like her?
I think people like her. Yeah, she seems really strong.
Yeah.
She can kill people with a down smash boot attack from the ledge, and it's like the funniest thing in the world.
Is it just the spike?
It's the spike, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, this game just still looks so good.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if anyone's done the comparison.
Oh, PS3 to
PS3
PS4?
to PS4, because I think they did do some work on the textures and stuff.
So I'm kind of bummed you don't have your white suit because you lost your PS3 to PS4 save.
Yeah, they don't have cloud saves.
We
so-
won't know. Everybody won't know that we're super elite.
And
Journey
all of
gamers.
my glyphs, like on the cape and stuff.
Yeah.
Like every time you beat the game, you get more.
Yeah, like a
glyphs.
longer cape.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing though is like 4 years into the game, I I don't think anyone is playing this game brand new.
Oh yeah,
At
I
this
don't think
point.
so either.
So if we do end up seeing anybody in this game,
They'll probably have a bunch of cool glyphs all over them, and we'll just be nothing.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Or conversely, if they're red, at least they know, like, oh, this person just hasn't played this since the PS3 version.
Yeah.
But we won't actually have the chance to encounter anybody until the next level.
Oh yeah.
So this is probably like, what, 4 years. I probably played this game like 3 times when it first came out. So this is probably like the 7th time playing
Yeah, that's
Journey.
what I think too. It's unique to play a game every single year.
Yeah.
I for a while there I did that with Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, but that would be an interesting game to play for our classic.
Link to the Past?
Yeah, because it's not as long as something like Twilight Princess. Like you can actually, and it's much more influential.
Yeah.
But we were thinking about playing Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh, right. And potentially Psychonauts.
Psychonauts, yeah. I downloaded Psychonauts the other day, and it runs just fine. I think they also did kind of a little like HD remaster.
I thought I owned it, but I do not. So I'm just gonna buy it.
Just get it through my Steam library, though.
Yeah, but then you got to come over first. And,
Okay.
I mean, it's like $10.
I don't know.
I'll live.
I don't know, man. That Tim Schafer's kind of
Sketchy dude.
sketchy.
So does this mean I'm missing a white thing? I am, huh?
Yeah, I think there's one down and to the right from where you are.
Inside one of the things, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is our Journey 100% run.
I don't know. There's certain games that I thought like, oh man, that'd be cool to speed run it, just to like pick a game and try, right? I've never done it before.
Yeah.
And some people did Gone Home, which I think is pretty good.
I think there's some weird exploit in Gone Home where you can beat it, like, you can
get
get to a locked door super early for some reason.
Yeah, you can glitch through through like a cupboard and beat it in like 25 seconds. The question though is like, for a game like Journey, there's not really, I mean, other than having clean lines,
Yeah.
there's not really much you can do.
Well, I mean, the people who are speedrunning would find some way to break through.
Oh, you mean speedrunning Journey?
Yeah.
So you think that there's actually a way to like,
I'm sure of it, right? There has to be, like, if you like
maybe next year.
you like ram into a wall enough times to like clip through it.
You don't
like,
think people
somehow-
would have discovered that by now?
Well, I just don't know if it has like the speed running community built up around it.
Yeah. That's a weird thing too, is like the speedrunning community helps each other out. And so there's like a group of people who are all speedrunning one thing.
Right.
But I don't feel like you see a whole lot of people trying to speedrun modern games. It's still a lot of really old ones.
Yeah. Well, I think those older games, they have the cult following, but also they're a bit more like focused in scope.
Yeah.
I think the most impressive one is Mario 64. Like you see the Mario 64 speedruns, because that is actually a fairly big game.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember from the PS3 version those things having eyes, like those things lighting up.
Oh, yeah.
See, look, it's like an actual. It's like
it's a guy.
It's one of the white figurines. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh, interesting.
Like I feel like they might have done some like extra work on that.
Maybe. Oh man, here we go. Is that a dude?
So I was reading an interview, I think with Genova Chen, and he was saying that is the only time where you see a
An
manufactured NPC.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and
I
the
don't
rest of
actually
it is just
remember
not.
seeing that.
Yeah. And it's also something that you can so quickly miss, just kind of like across before you get into this section.
So, this is the last game they made, right? That game company?
This is, yeah.
So what the fuck?
Well, this was the last of their third,
All right, here we
their
go.
3-game deal with Sony.
Let's see if anyone's out there.
Hello.
Because they should see like a white notification on their screen if there is.
Yeah. And vice versa. Like we should be able to see if people are out there.
The truth is out there.
Well, and also after this game, that studio has changed a lot.
That game company?
Yeah.
In terms of their staff.
Yeah.
I mean, they've always been a super small team.
Like, is Genova Chen even there anymore? Or is just, I know Robin Hunicki, or I forget how to pronounce the last name, like she's gone. Kelly Santiago is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they still exist.
Yeah,
right?
they still exist, and they must be doing something. I just don't know what the...
I mean, 4 years, like, I don't think this game made that much money, did it? I mean, people love this game and all, but I don't think this is, like, a raging success financially, as far as I understand, right?
I mean, it probably depends on how much they had to put into it. It's a small studio.
Yeah. I don't need your ribbon. I got little white icons to collect.
And plus, they were, they were subsidized by Sony.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
This was like that era when, I mean, I guess Sony still is being aggressive with that, but like, this was that PS3 era when Sony was just like going big into like patronage.
Yeah, yeah.
Like doing like the Nobi Boy type Sony.
You don't think that really happens anymore, huh?
Well, it might. I just don't. I think that they're not in the position where they're desperate.
That's true.
Because I mean,
because they're widely successful with PS4.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
mean, they should be desperate because they have no fucking first-party games. Like,
what about No Man's Sky? Is that subsidized?
That kind of... I don't know. I think... Well, the other thing is that's also going to be a PC game.
Yeah.
There was a big No Man's Sky preview event just recently that I was hearing a bunch of like the games journalist type.
Was it positive? Or were they like, nothing? You can't do anything in here except look at dinosaurs?
No, they I don't know. People were pretty impressed. It was interesting to hear them get hands on, like they were talking about. This is a survival game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which gives me a much better sense of
interesting.
How that game will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think they'll be like building, like you got to find fruit and stuff?
It is, yeah. Like to start exploring, you have to like build an engine and like upgrade your ship to get to the next system.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it gets to that point where you don't do anything. Is what like an end game?
Well, this is where it's still mysterious. According to the company, the point of the game is to get to the center of the universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we don't really know what's at the center of the universe. Just that everyone starts in a like around the outskirts.
Well, but I still don't understand the logic then of every planet you discover is like your own planet. Like, is there an endless number of planets? Is the universe like capped?
They said that it wasn't endless, but it was something like the algorithm has created billions of planets.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that the multiplayer might be something a little bit like Journey, kind of like latent multiplayer.
So
because there's so many billions of planets, like the math of you potentially running into someone is like infinitesimally small.
Yeah.
And so they might like...
Well, especially on the planet's surface,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So they might kind of fudge it a little bit to give you a sense that there are people there. But like, there's kind of bad guy NPCs, like space robots, basically, that are kind of the police of the galaxy that you can run from.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's kind of a GTA-esque, like...
Star rating?
Yeah, it is. Like,
really?
If they're...
You've killed X number of species.
Yeah. Well, and according to them, you can actually wipe out species.
Completely?
Yeah, from the universe.
Like the buffalo.
Yeah, the achievements will be like, wipe out this procedurally generated species.
Is that a dude? No.
Nah. I'm still alone.
Oh, that's another white thing, I think. I thought there was only 3 in each area, but maybe there's 4.
Some of them are different. Because we have that, like in the hub area, it shows you.
Oh, I must have already just picked this one up. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
that's an old
remnants,
one, yeah.
I wonder if that's there so that if you do find someone and you want to like help them out, you can be like, chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
It's right here.
I remember thinking that, like, one time I was playing, someone showed me, like, a hidden one or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember when the game first came out, everybody was like, and everybody was just so nice.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just how genius this game was, where even if they're not nice, you can just interpret them as being nice. Since they can't actually say anything.
I guess what you could, if you wanted to troll, you could be like, chirp, chirp, come here, and then just lead them to a dead end over and over again.
good subtle musical change going across these things.
And on that, if you look too, there's that little light up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still see
the
the
thing at the
very
top,
end. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely did some work on the...
I feel like they did. Yeah, I think you might be right.
I don't remember those eyes. Yeah.
Or even the like chin jutting out. Like I think maybe it was just flat in the PS3 version.
Yeah, I think so too. That's kind of I don't actually know how I feel about that.
About changing the...
Well, I mean,
it makes it more clear, more obvious.
Yeah, well, that's... I mean, I guess you could always say maybe that was the intent, and you know that's how it was supposed to be.
George Lucas answer.
Yeah, I mean, it's the flashlights and ET type situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not like the story is extremely subtle once you play through it, but there is some... I remember thinking once you get about halfway or 3/4 of the way through the game, like everything's starting to click into place.
Yep.
That was a pretty cool... That was a pretty cool moment.
Like what things are and stuff.
Yeah,
totally.
And then you can think back to the earlier... It's like, oh, wait, I saw the ruins of what used to be this city a long time ago, you know?
I always really appreciated that it's telling its story completely silently.
Yeah.
And there's a level of me that's like, you know, if I were to ever design a game or work on a game, I really like the idea of trying to tell the story without any text whatsoever.
Yeah.
Partly because it's so much more accessible for people of different languages.
Yeah.
Like this is necessarily like a universal story.
Your localization is like...
Zero.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's like the button that says invert y-axis.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if Google Translate has a hard time with. I have a feeling we're going to experience this entire journey alone, Scott.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, I've played before entirely alone.
Yeah, there are some run-throughs where it's just, there's nothing.
Man, yeah, I've had an experience where it was like, I encountered one person, and then they were gone, and then the rest of the game, I saw, like, white blips. Like, I would enter areas where they were at, but then they must have just immediately, like, I just missed them.
Ooh,
just such, like, a weird tease. Yeah, that was in the PS3 version, though.
Oh, I remember that.
That guy just finished the game.
Yeah. Thanks for waiting, guys.
What a jerk. Okay, so this one has the... I believe the flower references are on here.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember where it is, though.
Yes, if I had some scarf power. Or snarf power. Yeah, being able to like slide down sand hills.
I mean, the cool thing about especially this environment is it feels massive, even though there's invisible walls places. But like the way that they set up the dunes makes it feel like you could just probably keep wandering forever.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good illusion.
And the negative reinforcement of like, oh, it's just a little slow climbing up the hill, so it sort of does funnel you.
Yeah,
in terms of ease, without being on the nose about it.
Yeah.
Take me. Whee. Okay, I think it's over here.
I haven't played Flower for a long time.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's not up here. Well, there's one of the places I need to go anyways.
Yeah. I think they did a remake of Flower for the PS4 too. I don't know if it was like a visual update or anything.
Do you think that this game has influenced other designers as much as you expected 4 years ago? Because at this point we should see a lot of them, right? I
mean, I think the latent multiplayer thing was super influential.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this and Dark Souls basically like did the same thing where it's like you're kind of just always connected, but not in a... You're not jumping into a menu to do multiplayer. You're just kind of latently multiplayer the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hilarious because this and Dark Souls are a really funny pair.
Man, I'm super hyped for Dark Souls 3.
When's that coming out?
Like really soon, March 11th.
Jeez. I've never played a whole
Like this
Dark Souls
Tuesday,
game.
right?
March.
Is that this Tuesday?
That's-
Was that last week?
No.
I could be wrong.
The 11th is yesterday.
Okay, well, it did
The
not come out
14th
No, it's
yesterday.
Friday.
The 14th is Monday.
Okay, well, I think it's coming out Tuesday or the week after.
Yeah, I only ever played Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Maybe this is the Dark Souls.
Dark Souls Day?
Yeah.
I mean, my understanding is they made this one easier in a
Noobs.
way. Like, I don't want that.
Man, look at that sand effect.
When
When he was like swirling around.
Oh,
or that
yeah.
too. Like, God.
Yeah, it's so cool.
This and Uncharted means that Sony ruled the sand effects of the aughts. or the 20 teens
That's true.
or whatever. But in terms of the actual...
Did I already go here? I already went here. Whoops.
I wonder if this is influential to something like Gone Home, though. Like
Yeah.
being able to say, like, it's totally fine to make an extremely focused game, 2 hours and you're done, basically.
Yeah, like if this was the sort of success that was like, yeah, it's totally, yeah. Not only is it okay, but it's like, there are people who will
Yeah, it's probably
buy
beneficial
it.
for
Yeah.
some of it.
These guys need to give me a lift.
And then there's like the just publisher / console makers influence where this has a place on something besides like a random like small Steam game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how this would have turned out if they had not gotten Sony support.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know if there's only one of the white things here?
I think there's multiple, but
In this region?
like we haven't even gotten to like where the other structures are, right? Like there's some ruins kind of in the desert.
Yeah.
We saw a few, but not all of them. Oh, there's some over there.
Yeah. Like, my scarf is getting a good size.
Yeah. Our 100% run of Journey complete. Our completionist run continues.
Didn't Austin Wintry recently do the soundtrack to like a really big game? Like Assassin's Creed or something?
Oh man, maybe. Let's find out.
Oh, these are one of those like story walls. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, Assassin's Creed soundtrack. You're right.
Crazy.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Good for him, man.
I heard that game was actually pretty good, but
I think I had a dream about Assassin's Creed last night. Not even kidding.
was
I
that
also
Sarah
had
chasing
a
you?
dream that I had like not taken all of my like antibiotics,
Uh-oh.
but my pill case kept making more every time I shook it. Oh yeah, there's the
Nice.
Yeah, so what is that game company working on now?
What's
Do we know? Do they talk about it?
I don't know.
They don't seem like the company that talks as much about like their process.
Yeah.
I mean, Genova Chen does at like conferences and whatnot, but
Yeah, I can't find too much about it here. Well, according to their own frequently asked questions section on their website, that game company says our next game is a very ambitious project to positively touch more players than ever before. We're exploring new technology and building on everything we've learned from our previous games in order to give the world the most beautiful and inspiring experience we can create.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, they're doing a VR game.
You think? Really?
I mean, come on. They don't. You don't say that without.
But that
actually
clashes
doing
with
a
the
VR
idea
game.
of reaching more people. Because how many people are going to have VR? Maybe it's an MMO.
By saying we're working on new technology, I don't know. They're also self-publishing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they're working on tube technology. No. Okay, there's one more. I think it's over there.
And the other thing, just because they're self-publishing doesn't mean they won't have an exclusivity deal with something like the Oculus Store or something.
That's true.
So I don't know. I would not be surprised at all to see a VR that game company.
That would sell me on VR for sure.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's really going to fog the screen if I'm crying inside my Oculus Rift.
Instead of the controllers, you'll just have like a handkerchief VR. Look at that.
Handkerchief VR.
From that game company, Emotion Simulator 2016. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So few games do this much foreshadowing. Like once you go through this whole game, you realize all of the symbols and like the
rockets and
of
stuff.
the old
and the graves.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and there's even that my favorite bit in the center where it's like, look at all the things you've accomplished. Now look at all the things that you're going to have to go through.
Yeah.
I love that moment.
They received venture capital funding from Benchmark Capital in 2012 to fund development.
So, presumably they've been working on their next game since this one-ish?
Kind of.
Maybe they took like 6 months off to
Yeah.
look for funding. So, E3 this year maybe? That game company.
Maybe. I mean, that's the thing about E3. Like, whose stage would they be on? You know, or would they just be there by themselves?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, there's a lot of space now, but as we
I
know, that
doubt
space
it.
is expensive.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's a good point. If they're self-funded, I don't see them being there at all unless
Yeah.
they popular. I mean, again, if you're right, if they're
PAX.
like VR, yeah, PAX.
Yeah.
I mean, they can make an announcement around E3 just because people are paying a lot of attention.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my computer cord.
No, I'm truly alone. Oh yeah, they even foreshadow because they have these like monsters kind of visible here. Oh, they must have added that. I don't feel like I remember seeing that before.
What is that?
Did this exist before on the PS3?
Like the little cage where all those are in?
Not the cage, but like there was like the bad guys. that
Oh
were being
yeah,
built.
they were in there. Yeah, this was like the factory.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
And then, if I recall correctly, there should be one more white thing around this corner. Yeah.
You're a pretty good looking scarf now.
Thank you. It is interesting that you get some indie developers who are, you know, early access and super open about what they're working on. There's like dev blogs, you know, like Jonathan Blow for The Witness was revealing stuff about that game forever.
Yeah. The Witnesses, but like the way he revealed it was like, I'm going to go on a 50 tweet spree complaining about C# programming or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like... then like...
He's like, you guys, I'm struggling right now. This is really hard for me. You're like, okay.
But it's... The way... Looking back on it, the way that they gave early access to that game was pretty genius.
Trophies.
Oh, it's nice. Because they talked so much about it, and yet we still knew nothing about The Witness when it came out. Like, we didn't know anything about the story, basically.
Yeah.
You know, like, we knew it was about line puzzles, but we didn't even know the fucking extent of line puzzles. You know, like, we didn't know how extreme those line puzzles would get.
That's exactly right. I mean, he thoroughly explored all that line. Like, if he were a scientist, and he was like, guy that looked into it, we can't cure cancer, it's impossible, I would be like, all right.
You've done it.
You done it. I mean,
he did
spent like 30 years, probably, right? It was like all crunch for you. Woo!
This might be my favorite section of the game.
My favorite section is when you go like horizontally.
Yeah, I meant this whole thing because like this is the beginning of the skiing section.
Yeah.
There's just so much with the music. Like,
yeah. And it's like this glorious moment when you burst out.
Yeah.
Boosh. And then you immediately turn. And get that sweet.
And get that sweet.
That's sweet.
But even that, like, even when they're like surprisingly open about cutscenes, you know, you can still control during the more dramatic moments.
Yeah. Can I technically skip all this and just go like, whoop?
Probably. Because there's like one or two more scarf pieces here. And then,
here?
Like, I think one more maybe.
I think it's just a wall thing.
Oh, maybe it's just a wall thing.
I mean, we might as well open it up.
But that's good to know.
That's a speed run. Exactly right.
It would be...
Yeah, it's over here.
Do you know if in the speedrun community they have like the equivalent of like speedruns that don't use exploits?
Yeah. Like normal...
Like clean runs or what?
Yeah,
I don't know
what they call them.
Yeah. They have that in the bodybuilding community where...
What, no steroids?
Yeah, that's exactly...
Oh, really?
Yeah. They call it natural or something like that.
That's got to be the more like honorable thing to win, right?
I don't know. It's weird and political. But I was reading about it because I was reading about like sports. There's like some doping
You're trying to
that
lift.
came up. Well, I was trying to get swole.
Yeah.
Maria Sharapova got dinged by the tennis
For steroids?
for performance enhancing drugs.
What do those include? Apple juice.
This one was something that... God, what was it? It was something that helped with like muscle regeneration, basically. And like, there's legitimate uses for it, but they're like short-term uses. You know, if you've been sick or you've had surgery or something like that.
Yeah.
She was just taking them, you know.
I mean, is she old for her career?
No, but I mean,
Okay.
But the reality of the situation is that all athletes are doing that now.
Yeah.
Like every single professional athlete is on
Crack. Dopes.
performance
Yeah.
enhancing.
Sure.
But I mean, like, it's all about what you consider illegal and not illegal. You know, like you could. Something is only illegal or not authorized by the sport when they decide that it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can have a legitimate use of something.
Sure.
You know, like back when there was actual cocaine and, like, you know, medicines and stuff like that. Like, that was totally fine until we decided it wasn't.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, like for esports stuff.
Yep.
Like Adderall, it's like it's fine if you need it. I
exactly.
guess.
Or it's fine until we make it illegal. Like creatine was like.
I mean,
that
it
in
is
baseball.
illegal now in ESL.
Yeah.
The Riot Games recently did their list of like offenses.
Oh.
Yeah, this is so.
Whoa.
I love it. It's so cool. This is probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
Especially because you drop. This is right after you drop down into the dark area.
Yep.
Like, look at that. That is just fucking so cool.
The majesty.
And you go from this like gorgeous, bright, beautiful to like tonal shift.
Mm-hmm. And you see like the herd in the background too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And when you're playing 2 players too, and you're like weaving in and
Yep.
out.
So few games just like do that.
And they give you this moment of rest too. Like if you want to take a screenshot.
Yeah, if you want to just kind of sit there, or some people will just continue flinging themselves across the precipice. Just so few games pay this much attention to foreshadowing and like tonally shifting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even the like indie darlings, right?
Yeah. And part of it is, it's hard to script. If you want your game to be open,
That's very true.
it's hard to make a dramatic moment because you never know if the classic the player is an asshole type problem.
Yeah, and they always are.
Yeah.
Like, and this mirrors the earlier scene too, when you're like bursting out and it's all sunny.
Yep.
And then it's like, whoop,
Yeah.
your gold is gone now. Super cool. Da, 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 da.
The environments are big. Like this whole room is.
Yeah, it's really large.
Yeah, it's big, but not because like we need to hide a bunch of stuff in it. It's just big because that was the artistic choice.
Yeah. They want you to feel like in
Yeah.
a large cavernous area. Needing the reflection, like there's the light.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
I'll never get there again. Nice.
Yeah, I wonder. They must know, right? Like they must be able to see how many people play Journey every year in terms of like the data coming from their servers.
Yeah.
This guy's like, I'm really disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was almost falling asleep.
So we're doing our part. We're just trying to just shove a couple more people
It's to
into
keep
their
their servers
ecosystem.
alive.
Yeah, like we have to do it.
I mean, I like to think that we're not the only ones who are like, who set up in the fucking Google Calendar to like remind ourselves to play Journey every year. Maybe.
Well, and even our meager social media reach, I know, has inspired a couple people to do it every year. Like everyone's, we do get those tweets or emails saying, "Oh yeah, I played it again." I also like this art because
The tapestry art? Yeah.
it's the artwork that makes it seem like there's a society that has its own kind of artistic taste behind it.
Yeah.
This is how we draw.
Yeah, that's a good point. It feels like its own like sort of culture.
Yeah, it's stylized in such a way that makes it feel like a culture.
So is this the only cut?
No, they do it
Oh,
between.
yeah, right. There's a couple more.
Yeah. They do it between levels, I think.
Yeah, the blue lighting on the sand is super cool too.
Yeah. How many hours do you think they had to work on like sand tech?
Oh my god. I mean, it must be the majority, right?
Yeah.
Of their time.
I mean, just developing the sand engine.
I think I saw some early versions of the sand.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe at first it was like snow or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think some early footage. DualShock getting low.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna do an in-flight refuel here. Here we go.
It blows my mind, by the way, that that's a real thing.
Oh,
That there are like
refuel?
gas. Yeah, there are like planes that like never land. It's insane. Should we swap it out?
Yeah. Before we get to we're coming up on the dramatic parts here. There we go.
And these things look like fishes already, but in this level with the blue...
Yeah, they keep going with the metaphor. Remember those fish in Super Hot we saw last week?
Yeah. I still am pissed we didn't use a fish to kill a guy. I saw someone, I think she's an NYU student, make a game called, Cat Petting Simulator? And I was like, this is great. Like, I can't pet cats in real life. This is the only way.
Was that the thing that you tweeted about how there was like a peripheral to it?
Yeah.
Well?
It has a controller with like a patch of fur. From a real cat? No, that's not true.
I wonder what the fur is made out of. Is it just synthetic?
I'm sure it's just synthetic cat fur.
No, it's polar bear.
It's real polar bear.
Yeah,
the seaweed, so cool.
And just how you can kind of be like a clownfish and just kind of hover in them.
And find Nemo.
This is where he was. How do you feel about Finding Dory?
I never, to be honest, I did not like Dory from Finding Nemo. I thought she was a little aggravating. Yeah. But Finding Nemo is probably my favorite Pixar film.
Oh, wow.
So I'm actually looking forward to it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? How do you feel about Dora? Tell me how you really feel.
I really feel... I don't know. I mean, it seems definitely like a... I don't need a Dory movie, you know? Like, I wasn't waiting like, oh, man.
You don't know that, though, Scott. You don't know what you need.
Up to.
Down.
Diagonal.
Yeah, this part's really cool with the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this too mirrors the very end, but less, significantly less rejoiceful.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes... I mean, again, I played 7 times. It all comes back to you.
I wonder if we had just infinite time, if we would get as much from replaying every game we play that
oh my god,
this, you know? Like, think about it as a thought experiment. Like, I feel like I've gotten more, like, intellectually, I've gotten more from Journey than most other games.
I mean, every year when I play this, I get
there's something new.
Yeah, a different experience.
Yeah.
Like, was this in the game before? I must have.
It was, but, like, thinking about where they place it is something. Thinking about, like I had never really thought about the art style of the tapestries until this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I just get something new from it every year. But then again...
Or I forget about it, and I'm like, oh, right, this is how you do something masterfully.
Yeah. But I just wonder if it's half the reason is because it's actually tenable to play it every year.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa!
Well, and also every time...
it'd be much harder to play Demon Souls every year.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, also, like, the whole narrative of Journey is looped anyway, right?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of asking you to think about, like, the things that you've done.
Yep.
And so every time I play Journey every year, I'm playing it with the memory of that previous years. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I don't know if it was a year or two ago, but, like, having someone with me the whole time, and then this is where I lost them. Like, they got hit by the monster at the very end.
We got separated.
Yeah, and they backtracked, and I, like, slowly explored this area when I really shouldn't have been, and it was just this crazy, weird, like, you know, introspective moment. And now I'm here, and I'm like, man, I remember that person. I wonder if they remember it.
Yeah, all the people who you played with in the past.
Yeah. I have no scarf power.
Just seeing how, like,
they're
attracted, to the thing that you're made out of.
Yeah, look at the way that the sand curls too.
That's neat.
I wonder if that was added. I don't remember what was in the PS3 version and what was not.
I'm pretty sure the PS3 version was just stick figures running around.
Well, and I also think it's cool is I don't think they put any hidden white things in this area because I think they don't want you to. One, they don't want you to, like, poke around and explore needlessly in a dark area. Two, I think they want to keep that sense of, like, you got to keep moving, you got to hide.
Look at that. Stealth. Tactical espionage action. Oh. Those things are like snakes and eels almost at the same time.
Yeah.
The whole underwater thing is coming through pretty strong here.
Yeah, even with the diffuse light.
Yeah.
Is there one in there?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't think there is, but
Our greed.
check.
Be our undoing.
I think this is actually just to teach you that you can hide in these things for later
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think there is one. Uh-oh.
Ah. Oh,
Oh, no,
just
okay.
floating around. This game also never really explains explicitly the mechanics. Like, is there a game over in this game? What happens if you get hit? You know, like
Yeah.
you actually just have to learn, and you know, you see part of your scarf get destroyed, but you really don't know what would happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, until it happens to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I remember the first time I got hit, because I don't think I got hit the first time I played it.
Uh,
So it was like the second time I was like, ah! And you,
Yeah.
and you go flying and you like kind of
Yeah.
get lost. And the scarf thing too, right? Is like, especially if at this point you've collected a decent amount.
yeah.
Oh, there's one. I forgot. Fuck it.
It's quiet. You also feel like when you're inside of a cave or like underwater like this, you realize how much of your power is like tied to the light.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the last push.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Oh jeez. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Because depending, and you know, that is also very dependent on if you've been seen.
Yeah,
Like,
because
if
I think
you-
in that scene, normally what the scripted is they come chasing you and they
Yep.
crash into this like wall of light, which is a
Yeah.
really cool moment.
Yeah.
But the fact you can just skip by them entirely. Pretty neat. There must be, I mean, I guess you must theoretically be able to speed run, because if you've picked up the white things, you can be strategic about it, right? Because sometimes if you have enough scarf,
You can go fast.
you can you can skip whole areas.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can just kind of hop over it like we did when we were outside.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder if there's like an optimal number of scarf
Yeah.
to
To
get
not
at
waste your
each-
time, but to
exactly.
get to
yeah, because you don't want to have to go and get scarf pieces unnecessarily. That'll slow you down.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you know, at this stage, I need exactly 5 scarf pieces
Yeah.
in order to accomplish it. These are the quickest scarf pieces to acquire before you proceed.
That's kind of how like those Mario 64 speedruns work. Like, we need to get these stars, but we should just ignore these other stars. And then,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is the need for stars?
I
I thought the stars were sort of the point.
Well, you can beat the game with a minimum number of stars, and so it's smart to do some, but not others. But then again, the Mario 64 one is different because you can actually bypass a lot of the game by glitching through the walls. So I don't exactly know what the minimum number is, but there's like a speedrun is trying not to get all the stars because it's not a good use of time.
Unless you do like 100% star.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like, I know that they probably will never do it, but I feel like that game company could make a really good horror game.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the amount of atmosphere they have in all of their games.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's almost like antithetical to Genova Chen's thing of like spreading love and making people feel good. Like,
Maybe one day when he gets like mugged and he becomes really jaded.
yeah.
Oh man. And then this is the good fish zone again.
Yeah. This is like the temple-based stuff.
This kind of level reminds me of the Prince of Persia game.
Yeah. The 2008 one.
Yeah, the 2008 one.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Maybe we should replay that one.
Are we the only ones that like that game?
Honestly, I feel like we might be.
I think that game is excellent.
Yeah, I think
like there are
really
some
good.
parts of it that like, oh, okay, this is a little janky, but like conceptually, like what they did with the relationship and how the relationship impacted the mechanics of the game.
You can't really play it anymore, though, right? Like, how do you even... Is that on PC?
I don't know, actually. I mean, you'd have to fire up your Xbox or PS3 or something.
So this is the level that has the flow reference.
Oh yeah, it's in one of the side rooms, I think.
Yeah, is it on the first one?
There's a room where the whale comes out of.
Oh yeah, so you have to go into
one.
that one. Yeah.
Hey,
What?
look!
Oh shit! Oh my god! What?
You got a friend.
Where'd they go?
Nice.
They're just like off to do their own thing.
Ooh, they got messed up during that early.
Oh man, they really did.
Look,
Or they're on a speed run. They're just like not waiting
they're gonna
for me
leave
at
us
all.
behind.
Where'd they go? Come back. Talk to me, buddy.
Let's see. Where are they? Where'd they go?
Oh man, we're gonna lose them.
Oh, there
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a way cooler symbol than we
They're
do.
a very like symmetrical symbol. Nice.
That's so cool.
And
Oh,
look,
man.
they've played the game through at least once or twice because their glyphs on their cape are a little bit more than ours.
Oh really?
Yeah. See, it's like a little bit more down there.
I'm like scared of losing them. Like, what
Don't
are they
leave
doing?
me. I've been alone in this cave. Oh, that's fun. That's the thing. Like I didn't expect any. I was like,
No, I
this
thought we
PS4
would not see
version.
anyone.
This game's 4 years old. You know, maybe we'll probably never see someone.
Maybe someone's always. Maybe that's what Genova Chen does now. He's just fucking gotta sure hope someone plays my game.
Oh man, just has it on a loop in the background. I wonder how many symbols there are. I wonder if those are just generated or if there's a bank of them, basically.
What symbols?
The symbols that represent your own speech. Because you have a different one every game, and I don't know how often they repeat, if ever.
Where did this guy go? There he is.
Hello! He's just chilling in this.
I feel like he's not as excited as I am.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, hello?
Excuse me, something magical's happening.
Sir, are you not touched right now? He's trolling. This is what
This is what journey trolling is. Hold on, I'm tweeting that we just met somebody.
That's amazing. Maybe it's someone watching the stream. I'm waiting for him. Or her. They.
Or it's an AI.
Where'd he go?
It's a computer.
They must be underneath me. Oh, there it is. Oh no.
Nice. Yay. God, you can like refill each other's scarves.
I know, it's so
What an
good.
amazing game.
What a great game.
What a great game. George, I'm going to say something that might be controversial.
A little bit controversial.
This is a good game. That whale.
Wait, so can we find
I
the...
think it's where it came from. Like where there's like a cave.
Should we
basically.
risk leaving this guy and this person and try to find it?
We could. Or we could find it afterwards.
Oh yeah, because you could go to the specific area.
Yeah.
Don't leave me. Thankfully my scarf is way bigger than his. Or hers, or they. I wish we had whale travel in real life. Oh, hold on, there's another scarf piece. Sorry, Ray.
Sorry. I mean, we're trying to help this person out with their scarf.
I know, seriously. Get on my level.
Yeah.
We don't need a whale. We fly there ourselves.
It is amazing how much more mobile you get.
Oh yeah. I mean, this person probably could not. Maybe not even make that jump.
Yeah.
For example. Oh, is that one
Oh, is
that
that-
we missed? I think we got that one, and that's just.
Is that
the
just the
remnants.
echo of it? Yeah.
Where'd they go?
Hello.
Oh, they're down there.
Maybe they're hitting up that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go check it out.
This is kind of what I imagine
I think it's
VR
this
jelly
right
would be like.
Complete immersion. Is this it? No.
Look at that.
Oh, they're bows again.
They're there.
Are they stuck down here? Maybe I'll just activate it and help them out.
All right, little guy, I'll help you out. No! My hubris.
Let's go. I'll just like bathe in the VR gently and get my juices flowing again. Okay, I should be able to make it from here.
Yeah, our scarf just has. Our scarf power is so great.
Feel bad I didn't wait for my fellow
Oh,
journeyman.
and like when you're seeing, like when they show you the preview of what you did and what you're going to do.
He made it.
They show if you were with someone
Oh,
during
yeah,
that
yeah,
time,
yeah.
like they have another person.
Because they don't like change the
Yeah.
experience. Like I wonder if I could just make it up there on my own. Let's see.
Bye. Oh, that's a pretty tall one.
Nope.
Nah.
Let's go, friend.
Me and you forever.
Until the very end when I fall off the side of the road.
No. Man.
Yeah, I can't believe we found somebody. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Nope. Here we go. Oh, is that one we missed? We got that one too.
Could be. Because we filled everything up by this point.
Yeah.
Maybe they went down there to go catch whatever they missed.
Buddy.
A lot of vertical space in this level. You just gotta wonder, like, why is their cigar so short? Did they just speed run it? Did they get just
yeah.
fucked up by those snake things in the previous level? Like,
Or maybe
what was
they
their story?
genuinely have never played this game before.
Yeah.
I
Well,
had
they
no
would have
idea.
had to play it because their cape has more.
Oh,
lifts than
the thing
us.
on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
So the more times you beat the game, the more design you get on
Speed
your
run,
cape.
dude.
Yeah.
Speed run.
So they must be speed running.
Maybe they're casuals. I mean, maybe they played it, but they just haven't ever found them.
I can't believe we found the esports of Journey.
Oh, yeah, this is my favorite bit. I love this part.
Yeah.
Little bro,
Yeah.
you have come far. Check it. Look at how far you've come.
Just like the 360.
Remember
view,
that?
Too.
Yeah. That's exactly. I mean, it's kind of rare too for video games to be like. I don't know. In a weird way, it's like you're awarded all these little ways for the things that you accomplish in games.
Yeah.
But how often do they like
Well, it's the difference between rewarding you materially and
and
rewarding you like
the expressive
Yeah,
power of
exactly,
it. You're
yeah.
like, look at these things that you've overcome.
Yeah.
And that last bit right there where it's like,
it's
gonna
like,
suck.
oh wait, I haven't done this yet.
Yeah.
that it's just
I mean, some games try, right? And the way that I think a lot of them try is by giving you like, you earn a vista to look over the physical
Yeah.
landscape of the three-dimensional place that you've been.
Yeah.
Or they'll do like a montage or something. Which in a weird way, this is kind of a montage.
This is a montage, but
Yeah.
it's still a stylized, like, it's still making you remember the particulars, but giving you the broad strokes rather than, like, here's a sick replay,
Yeah. We should completely rescore Journey.
Just all dubstep, like.
Yeah. Yeah, tweet a little bit, man. Extend my scarf.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day of these two twins who like talk.
I saw
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, that's purposeful, right?
It has to
like,
be.
I mean, come
So
on.
for people who
Like, do you
might
and
be
your
listening-
sister?
Hell no.
Like,
Hell
where,
no.
Are you guys always like,
We intentionally
yeah,
never say the same words.
we're just always finishing
each
our...
other's sandwiches. Oh my god. The worst.
That was like one in that BoJack episode where Mr. Peanut Butter was saying, "It's like we're on the
Yeah.
same page. It's like we're finishing each other's." I'm not gonna say thoughts.
Sentences.
We said it. Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't happen.
Little did we know the sand tech would turn into snow tech.
It's functionally the same tech, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just white now.
Yeah. Lazy devs.
Maybe it's just white sand. Well, they have little snow particles in those areas.
Yeah.
So. This guy's, my scarf is all up in this guy's face.
Yeah. You're just flaunting it at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in front of him again.
There's the mechanics of if it's not just if you're like shouting at each other, if you're touching each other. So it's like you're huddling for warmth.
Oh yeah, because you can see the scars
They start glowing if you're
when they
close
start
enough,
decaying in these snowy areas
Yeah.
naturally.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so huddling for warmth like
Yeah.
recharges it. So cool. Oh yeah.
Hi.
And like this thing too, where it forces you to be close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Don't do it, my pal.
Your scarf is like 4 of him. And like you can warm each other up by like chirping at each other. No.
Premature. He's trying to do a speed run.
I know.
You can't actually like skip this one and go to this
Yeah,
one.
you could probably. Well, you can. He might not be able to.
No, he got it. He got it.
It's kind of cool that like if you see on you and your partner, the little glyph on your chest is an amulet.
Oh yeah. Is the thing on my chest my glyph?
I think so. Like if you turn around and face the camera, maybe we can even see it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. How did this culture make art if they don't have arms, Scott?
That's what they lost.
The battle.
I mean, this is one of our classic thought experiments of how would the world be different if we didn't have arms.
Yep. I mean, there are people who don't have arms and paint with their toes and stuff.
Yeah, the people that drive. I saw a video of someone doing that one time. It was nuts.
Did they move where the wheel is located?
They set up like a pulley system.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive my car with the Rube Goldberg device.
The sun is replaced by the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, it's crazy how short his scarf is.
Yeah. What if this person was someone that was watching the stream or seeing his tweet and they were just rushing to catch up to us?
That would be that would
And
be
they
cool.
just like passed everything else. They're like, gotta go.
That'd be sweet. I don't think so, but that would be cool.
That would be amazing.
Bye. Long scarves never hang out with short scarves.
That was the thing about when you transcend and are able to get the endless scarf with the white robe.
Yes,
It's like a
yeah.
weird classist distinction. Like,
Yeah, but there's this, I don't know, there's so many like weird... Oh, you can just know weird, right? You can go up here?
I think you can activate that lantern.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like it warms you up.
And then go up here.
Yeah.
Activate this thing. Learn more about my people. I don't get long enough scarf.
This is a harrowing thing for someone with a scarf such as his.
You know,
Hers.
in a weird way, I actually do.
Oh no! No! Oh my god! And we never saw her again.
They're like, damn, that was close. I do feel like a sense of camaraderie with other people who like play Dark Souls and like talk about, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, or people who join up for a fight and then we like kill a boss.
Yeah.
There's that same level of like mutual respect.
I remember you were saying at the end of Bloodborne, it was like the last boss, and someone like gave their life to help you like clear it.
It was so
like,
cool.
And as you saw them fade away, you were like, yeah,
Yeah, I was like, woo. Gehrman?
Gehrman. God, what a bastard.
Here we go. Go, 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 go.
We can make it. Like the little strands are frozen over.
We gotta hide.
Pretty morbid. You're hiding in like the corpses of these things.
That's a good point, yeah. No!
Oh no!
Speed run genius!
No!
Whoa, what?
Oh no! And they caught us too!
What a jerk.
They ran back to us to hide. Oh, no.
That is the troll.
Oh.
What happened to him? Oh, jeez.
Oh. Don't you
Thanks,
die on
jerk.
me.
Was that a troll? Do you think that was intentional?
I think they were trying to run away.
They could have just kept going straight forward, though.
Yeah, but they would have still had to sacrifice themselves. Like, I think they were trying to avoid the thing.
Oh, was there like...
And they ran back towards
It was
us.
like a dodge.
Yeah. An ill-fated dodge.
Can we go left? Yeah, I think so.
I think we can.
I don't know.
Something. I don't know what's over there, though. Maybe it's another tapestry.
Could be.
Yeah. Ominous music here.
Sometimes you just gotta chirp to be like, we still got this, bro.
We got it.
We're together. Okay. Even if it is your fault that we lost the scarf.
My
pieces.
magnificent scarf is ruined thanks to you. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, Oh man.
That guy's
No,
hosed.
he's
Run, you fool!
Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh man. You alright?
Come back to me. His speed run is ruined now.
Yeah. Look at that. Almost completely frozen over.
Oh shh. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
We're fine. You don't need a scarf. Oh no.
Are we?
Alright. Okay, good.
We just head for the door now.
Make a mad dash. Uh-oh. Oh
shit.
no.
No!
Oh no, and the wind is blowing against him. No, no.
Oh no!
Where's our
me
buddy?
this time.
Where's our buddy? Help. Remember when I didn't abandon you? Oh no. Oh, they're just
What a
piecing
jerk.
out.
He's got to make his speedrun obligation.
This is a nice little respite, this area.
Yeah.
It's just like the... Well, it's more morbid than anything, I suppose, since it's the people
Well, the
that like
gravestones.
died on the way or whatever.
Yeah.
This is like the little dynamic of... It's almost like you're making a tiny fire.
Yeah.
Near those reeds. Yeah, thanks for helping back there.
You jerk.
Good audio callback from the last... the temple area.
Yeah.
What do you think Kanye West would think about Journey? Think he's played Journey?
You
should
no,
play
I don't
Journey.
think Kanye West has played Journey.
You should play Journey.
He should play Journey. Everyone should play
Everyone
Journey.
should play Journey. Come on. Oh, there you go.
Look, I waited. Oh, you
jeez.
suck.
Come on.
Oops.
Oh no. Oh no.
shit.
We'll somehow blame our partner for this. Oh my
What is
god.
he trying to do?
So they'll have to use the...
They have to use this one right here.
Yeah, the one to the left. Maybe we should hang out on the one to the left to give them a hint.
They've played this game before, though, right?
I mean, someone on their account has. Maybe not them. So...
Yeah, so maybe they'll watch me do this.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we must lead them over to the other one.
Yeah, their scarf's not long enough to make it.
Over here.
Okay, they got it now.
There we
go.
All right.
Maybe next time, don't abandon me.
We can't turn on each
They
other.
have no scarf at this point.
Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be a rough climb for them. It is amazing how much easier it is with more scarf.
Yeah.
This actually has a kind of Dark Souls vibe to it. Which is an abandoned castle.
Yeah.
Oh look, we're at Canehurst.
I like Canehurst a lot. I think Canehurst Castle is one of my favorite
That was a
areas
fun
in
one,
Bloodborne.
yeah. I
All
still
the
haven't
ghosts.
played through the DLC actually.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't. I purchased
did you?
it. Yeah.
Nice.
But
Yeah, I need to do
I
that.
shouldn't have purchased it till I knew I had time to play it though. That was dumb. Alright.
No, don't do it.
Oh jeez. Oh,
What? Why am I being thrown about?
maybe there was some wind coming through that grate there. Can we make it?
We can...
No!
Oh!
At least we can hide behind this rock. There we go. Playing it safe.
Remember when I lost someone over the side and I didn't know that side was there?
Oh yeah, like right here. Where
Yeah.
you could, and then you have to climb back up.
Yeah. Oh, what? Weak.
Slippery.
No.
Come on, companion. No! They're gone.
I love the way that they shrink your light. Too.
Yeah. There we go. Huh, you're kind of like the white robed people.
Oh, when I'm all covered in
Yeah.
snow?
Oh, that's intentional. Alright, got a bridge.
Did they fall?
No, there's somewhere.
Yeah, they
I
fell.
think we just gotta. Maybe we just gotta chill.
They might have fallen. Because it says they're like south of me. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, they'll come up from here.
Maybe. Oof, we all know how much of a struggle it was to even get them here in the first place.
That's true. Should I go down
Can
there?
we call? Oh,
Yep,
there they
there
are. Nice. Give them a helping hand. Come on.
My thing.
We have no
can't reach
power.
them.
So they gotta go down and then, yeah, they just
Yeah.
have to fling themselves. There we
you
go. Whew. That's close.
Let's go die together, friend.
I hope they appreciate how we waited for them.
Yeah.
As we make this ascent here.
This final ascent.
There goes the rest of our scarf.
Maybe we should just go a different direction and see if they follow us.
No!
No.
Remember one time there was some debate around this where some people were arguing that they just should have ended the game here.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we even did a podcast about it or something.
I don't think that would have been a good idea.
I mean, for this, like, I get it how it's like the edgy choice, but I think for the cyclical nature, it's really nice to have that.
I also think for like a 2-player, for the experience of like validating the other person that joined you,
Yeah.
I think it's really important to have that last moment
Yeah.
before you go into the
Right.
riot, where you have to actively make the decision like, okay, I'm going to end
We're
this
gonna- yeah.
experience now
Yep.
for myself.
Yeah.
With this person, you know?
Yeah. The faint warmth is still there.
Actually, in that moment too, when like your ally dies first,
Yeah.
and like you have to keep trudging along.
Brutal. Spoilers. God, it's
And your
so
light is, like, a
faint. Yeah.
single- And this is why you don't climb Mount Everest.
I know. What if someone was like a mountain climber and the next one they climbed they just wore like a red robe?
Oh my god, that's
scarf?
a great idea.
Yeah.
Or like if I ever climb Mount Everest, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna bring a life-size Journey figure.
At the top
And just
like,
leave 'em
pose
there.
with it, yeah. Oh no.
Wait.
There's like the mountain is even obscured by the clouds at this point.
Yeah, I like that.
And you're completely like you don't even really know what direction you're going at this point.
Yeah, you
like,
just
it's
keep
white
moving
out.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that like a story of just like persistence,
Yeah.
blind drive.
Yeah. You know, we
And
should have.
at this point now it's completely gone. You can't see your symbol at all.
Yeah, you can see yourself try to make the symbol a little bit, but you can't even see anything. We should have talked about this when we were talking about injuries.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Because this kind of adheres to the like. Actually, this is almost as close to Far Cry 2 as it can get because it's still using the same button.
bringing it back to Far Cry 2,
but it's not like the response isn't there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like you're still doing the same actions, and you've somehow gotten accustomed to them, but it's not doing the right thing.
Right. It might have been cool if they had some system where you die and then like boots you out of the game, but if you start it again, it starts from here. That might have been cool.
Like if you
Look at this
if you
nub.
stop right here,
You never made it. Casual. And there's that great moment when you first play the game, you're not sure if this is the end and
Yeah.
if you're going to see your friend again. Like
Yep.
the very first time I played the game, it was the same person from the very beginning all the way through the end.
oh nice.
And I didn't know, and I was like, I didn't get to say goodbye, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just this.
Just in the this is a great moment. So if you
The red
don't press a
moment.
button there, it just stays there for a long time, like charging up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a similar moment in Flower, I remember, at the very end.
So you're the one that's like, whoosh.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Did they leave me?
Maybe.
You never really know, you know?
Yeah. Might have lost them.
Like, oh, game over.
They just turned it off. You kind of like, you get your scarf back at this point too.
Yeah, your complete scarf.
Yeah.
It's such like this moment of rejoice to be
Yeah.
like, oh, I got all my power back. I can do whatever I want.
It's also, they just do a good job of like with the lighting, like how now the mountain seems like a fun place to be.
Yes.
Whereas like when you have no
Well,
powers or anything.
And it was recreating that scene, that glorious scene earlier in the
Yeah.
sand when you're like just sort of surfing.
Yep.
And also another scene where there's no white power-ups.
Yep. But you're in this area, kind of like the temple, where there's no resource constraint. You know, like you're in your like habitat where you'll always have enough scarf power
Yeah.
compared to the last mountain area where you just kind of forgot what it was like to even have that for almost the whole last section of the game.
Stop here.
Chill out
Get a
and see if
breather. Or should we see? I think they're probably ahead of us if they're in it.
maybe.
They were going fast this whole game.
Well,
You get a game
Sorry.
over here.
you were crushed by a whale. It's cool that the whales make a noise and it sends out like a beacon, like yours does. Just chilling out. I'm gonna ride that guy.
Just want to go over here and
Grab that
go,
stuff.
guys.
This might be the first time where there was actual water, huh?
Yeah.
Because there were sand waterfalls before.
Until Journey 2.
What if they did that?
Journey 2?
Yeah. Oh man.
That would be really weird.
Yeah. That's great. that effect.
Yeah. Oh, and the moon's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, and a rainbow.
What?
I don't think I noticed that before.
Me neither. Huh.
Oh, they're not here.
Well, you know what we have to do.
We gotta wait it out.
We're sitting here for as many hours as it takes.
Till someone shows up.
Oh, we lost our rebirthed scarf.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't want you to... Oh, no, you get it back if you want to go back.
If you go back into whatever, Shambhala or whatever.
Shambhala. That's right.
Man.
I wonder, do you like that you can't see behind you?
What do you mean?
You can't really, like, look at the level. I guess you can kind
I
of...
mean, it depends if you...
Do you wish that... I guess, do you wish that you could see the desert from here?
Well, I mean, the question is, like... How... Well, I guess there's a physical question of, like, where are you with the cloud cover? Like, can you just not see? Because you went through that huge storm. Or, the bigger question is this even real right now? Like, is this just, like...
Are you just...
Are you just dead right now, and this is just, like, the ascension?
Maybe. I think the dude left us.
I think we're...
I gotta draw a big old sad tear.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. There's my tear. Can I draw an unhappy face? I guess I can't, huh? Because
we have no scarf.
Bummer.
Figure 8.
Figure 8. There we go.
I guess you could draw a message in cursive.
Yeah, that's true.
You left me.
You jerk. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah. It's like in draw signed Kanye West.
It doesn't really... You don't really have the...
It's hard to do you can't raise your pencil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, we started this journey alone. We'll end it alone.
Classic journey. I'm gonna find out who it was, and I'm gonna send them hate mail. And
Does it
just tell you afterwards, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like the little floating symbols here. Mm-hmm. I mean, you see it elsewhere in the game, but
But they're all different too. Like it's
like the different people who.
Yeah.
What if they showed yours? See, and at this point too, you can't even move the camera. You can't even look behind you.
Yeah, it starts to get...
The person could be back there. I'm like, change my mind.
Yeah. Gotta go hang out. Oh.
That'd be crazy if you landed and just saw them going in.
Yeah, from far away. Every once in a while, your teammate will land early, and you'll see them waiting for you. That's pretty heartwarming.
Yeah. You mean when I waited for them?
Yeah, but no one came.
Yeah. And I like how long it takes. I think that's good.
Yeah. And it slowly starts to fade out. You know?
Yeah. No scarf though.
I think you go back to the amount of scarf you had. Maybe it's taken away at the very... Oh, no, it does get taken away at the very end because the wind, the cold and the wind rips the rest of it away.
And you can't do your... Oh, you can kind of...
You can do it. You're just getting more and more faint.
Finally made it to the dinner party. Jeez. I was running so late. Jessica's going to be furious.
You don't know what happened to me. I went through a weird temple. There were some whale creatures.
Yeah, I don't know what. I really did not follow the directions. Man, I should really start using that Waze app. You didn't just take the elevator?
In a quarter of a mile, weird whales will be on you.
Siri, how do I get to directions to mountaintop?
Siri, take me to Ascension Mountain.
It says shortcut through Shambhala, but that doesn't sound right. At this time of day?
I bet you they could have done multiple too. Like they could have done multiple people in the same.
You mean
in the
like
same
3
run.
instead of
Yeah,
2?
but it was like a very specific. Like it should just be 2.
Yeah. See, they could have just shown you like a grave with your symbol on it and be like, pfft.
I mean, maybe that's what
died
that
the whole
is. You know,
Yeah.
like it's very like there is a center grave there.
Yeah, it didn't look like it's my symbol.
Yeah.
And so remember all this badass stuff you did? You were here. I kind of wish that if you had finished with 2 players, though, it showed 2 stars. Yeah. I don't think it does.
I don't think so either.
TGC. And like, I wish that were a real person. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that would be cool.
Maybe that's our friend who
Yeah, he's
didn't
like,
follow.
I
yeah.
felt way back, guys.
In fact, I'm just gonna climb back down this mountain.
I mean, I guess theoretically you could, right? No. So once you get to the underwater area,
Yeah, it'd be hard to
And
make your
the-
way out of the city.
yeah, and you can't go back up the.
I mean, you
slide.
should just live in this temple for the rest of your days. This seems like the
It's
nicest
a nice place. Got
yeah.
some whale friends. You can play Flow.
I like games that thank you for playing.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like most games thank you for playing, right?
Ah,
Thanks for beating this game. You're like the 3% that do.
yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, was there something in, like, Gears or Assassins that's like, thanks? Like, their first...
They do special thanks at the end often, where it's like, thanks to our friends and family.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like, and to you, the player, for
Yeah.
supporting us through
Please buy our season
years.
pass.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think you get the sense that one is more genuine.
Yeah. Especially since there's not, like... This was not necessarily made as a season pass style thing.
Yes.
So it's more like, thanks for reading my book.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think we got all of the power-ups?
I don't know. I guess we can check it out once we
Yeah.
get back to the hub. Because I think it shows on every entry
Tile?
point. Yeah.
Oh, because you're right, because you can go to the levels through that hub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So it's just taking you backwards sequentially.
Yeah. That part was red.
Yeah.
I think we may have missed one.
Time to do it again.
It's cool, we'll speedrun this one.
Ooh, there's 2 floating down there.
Oh, people? Oh, because they just jumped out.
Yeah,
of
they
the
jumped
van.
out of there.
That's cool.
I mean, probably, scripted, but still
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
neat
yeah,
to
of
hear.
course. I mean, again, similar to like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, right? It's like tying your experience to all these other people's experiences. Are they going to up-res this to 4K? I don't want to
Man.
know.
I mean, we're talking about VR, like, that would be a pretty insane thing. I wonder if they would keep it in third person.
And if it were in virtual reality?
Yeah.
You'd lose all the really cool vistas if it was in second. I guess you could turn your head as you're sliding down.
Yeah, and see other
Like,
stuff.
whoa.
It's cool.
Plus, it goes through this area at nighttime.
Yeah,
No,
which-
shoot, I don't think you.
And like the other, like that, the sideways bridge area, it was like during kind of the morning
Yeah, yeah.
rather than the sunset.
Like, here again.
I don't know, here we are. Oh, we get to see our, who we interacted with here. Let's see.
None? Oh my god, it was a ghost the whole time. Nuremberg.
Nuremberg. Cool symbol.
Way to wait for us, jerk.
What if he was just like around the corner at the very end and we walked past him?
I know, right?
That's neat. The sun.
I wonder if maybe they're German or something.
Sounds like it.
Lurchenberg. Still though, I'm kind of impressed that someone was there.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, let's see if we got the white scarf.
Man, what a great transition back to the...
What a great... Yeah, seriously. Yeah. You imagine that, like, the end of Call of Duty?
Far Cry 4.
Yeah. You, like, fall out of a helicopter as you're, like, on your victory route. Like, I did it!
Oh, no, and all my gear broke.
And you've lost your memory. It's like, what's that movie?
Memento. Yeah. I need to skin 7 badgers to get by.
You look at your arm and there's tattoos that are like kill nubs.
Well, I mean, on Far Cry 3, you got the tattoos to... your skill tree was tattoos. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, the later you went in the game, the more sick tribal tats you had on your arm and stuff.
That was so weird. I still don't know how I feel about that.
Far Cry 3, I feel like
can I cheese this and be like...
Maybe.
Not have a cinematic view? Like, will it pause it if I... Go around the mountain? Oh, it's forcing my camera to look at it.
Ooh. That's kind of interesting.
That's like a less than ideal shot. I did it. Oh, so now my...
Yeah, we have some more glyphs on our...
So how many glyphs can you get on it?
I don't know. I mean, on the PS3 save, I had a bunch. Like, it was the entire cape was...
Oh,
like,
really?
Had, like,
For every time you completed it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I mean, I imagine there's some limit since you only have so much cape, but I remember by, a couple years after its release, I had a whole bunch of designs and patterns on it.
That's pretty rad, too. Because, I mean, if you... Like, so, for example, this PS4 one will only be... I mean, unless you play it again.
Yeah.
Anniversary ones.
Yep.
So we'll be able to tell how many years we played this
It's
version.
like trees. Ooh, the head is chopped off that thing. I didn't notice that the first time around.
Weird. Not much of a scarf.
Yeah. You've fallen. There we go.
That's a much better symbol than our last one.
It's much more symmetrical. Well, oh yeah, there's the bank of lights that are over there, so we can see how we're doing.
I think we're missing one.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, we're missing 2. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bastards. I feel like it should still give you, like
a taupe.
Yeah.
Like mauve.
Yeah, or like a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Or like, at least extend my scarf a little bit, jerks.
You haven't reached like full Jedi potential. You're just like...
Those are like endgame ones. You can't go and then come back, huh? You have to go and then finish again?
No, you can.
Oh, really?
So this hub area has links to all the levels, and each one will have a statue in front of it that has the amount of glyphs you've gotten.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can just take a look.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Yeah. We might have to go to the center thing to activate it.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's kind of a clever idea.
Yeah. Well, and the clever thing about it, too, is that you just have to figure that out. It doesn't tell you, here's the menu, or like, here's the glyph record.
Yeah.
Kind of...
I mean, I guess if you played this game for the first time, you'd see that, like, oh, all those little portals lined up.
Yeah. I remember thinking, like, when I first beat it, I was like, oh, I wonder how many of those scarf glyphs there actually are. And thinking to myself, it would be nice if there was some way to keep track of them. And then I I found this thing after my playthrough.
So like here.
Maybe.
Oh, that's cool too, and it shows you the.
Yeah, that is cool. I don't know if maybe it doesn't show you at the very beginning.
Well, how would you know which area it is?
Well, I guess it's logical to assume that they kind of start from the top and go down. So if you count,
But there's two different sides.
I would imagine the.
Oh, maybe it's two different sides of this thing. Maybe
Well,
it
'cause you
doesn't
can also
show you.
you can also tell by how many there are. So like the first level, like let's check to see how many glyphs there are in total, and that's how we'll know where to start. Because I bet you it goes from top to bottom, and so we just need to figure out which top to start with.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The left top or the right top. Alright, so that has 4. That has 3.
So 3, 3, 4, 3.
I bet you... So if we look at the first level, I bet it has 3. And that way we'll know it's probably levels 1,
Which
2,
one is the
3,
first
4.
level?
The one that will have, like, it's the one to the right of us, so...
This first one here?
Yeah, the first one...
You think this is the first level?
No, the one that is across the way from that middle section there.
Oh, that first one?
Yeah. And if that has 3 glyphs on the entryway statue, then we know we can count off which ones we missed. So go the other direction.
Oh.
It's right there. It's that big pillar of light.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Like actually cross as though we were going to start.
Yeah, and then we could just count how many.
Oh, right, because
glyphs
that is the first one.
Yeah. And if
Duh.
it has 3, then we'll be able to know which level it is. Okay, so it does have 3.
Oh,
Okay.
that's it. Okay.
So we can go back and figure out how many, and then...
So there must be something here that shows like 3. You don't think?
I don't know. I mean, we might just have to count, like,
I
which
think it's probably.
level we're
I bet
at.
it was this one, but.
Oh yeah, it for sure is this one, because we didn't go inside of the whale place.
Oh right, and we know there's one inside the whale.
Yeah,
place.
this is for sure the one.
I wonder if it. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I thought I told you, but maybe not. Or maybe that's what the...
It tells you at the end of the level. Like,
Oh, really?
when you activate the statue, it fills in how many glyphs there are in the level and how many you collected.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you got to do a line puzzle.
You gotta connect the sun through the mountain.
Well, if you look at the mountain right now, you're like, oh, there it is. It's the line puzzle.
There are times when, like, I'm in the elevator and there's like a weird shadow, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
there it is.
That's a puzzle. Cool. Well, there we go. Journey.
That was Journey 2016. That's fun.
Never forget.
Never forget. Well, we won't forget because we'll also do Journey 2017, 2018.
True. All right.
Cool. All right,
Thanks for
everyone.
watching,
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Bye.